Hey everybody, it's Rory from ANS Gear, and we're going to look at the biggest gear bag from Push today. This is the Division 1 Series large rolling gear bag, or the large roller. Really holds quite a bit of stuff. We've got it crammed full of stuff, so we'll pull everything out and you guys can see what we managed to get inside of here. And we didn't even utilize every bit of space that was in there. We could have shoved more stuff into it, but it was all the smaller pockets and things where we really just didn't need to cram things in there. So, let's look at the outside of the bag. From the top side here, we'll kind of start up here. You do have a couple little compartments right here. From the back side, reinforced back. On this part of the back right here, you can see that it does have a good handle, that it has a reinforced back tray or back cap, so that when it is standing up on its end, it isn't going to be damaged in any way, and it holds its shape. Also, the handle is used as a foot when it is standing on its backside or standing up vertical, so that it easily stands up. It won't fall over or wobble. On the bottom here, you can see that we've got our handle. It's just a push handle. Retracts. Now maybe I moved it like this, it would be better. Like that. So nice telescoping handle there. Easy to grab onto. Recessed down in so it's not sticking out away from the bag. You've got your ID badge right there. You can fill that out as you please. And then also, excuse me, you've got these runners that run all the way down the side of it right here. Typically on bags, you only see runners on the edges here and at the bottom, but they were smart enough to put runners in the middle so that when you're dragging it downstairs, off escalators, wherever you happen to be, that you protect the middle of your bag as well. And it also adds some support to the bag, some rigidity to it, so it doesn't just flop around on you. So really nice to have these runners running all the way down, especially the larger front part right here, so that when the bag is laying flat on the ground, it stays level, which is good. You can see that larger section right there. And then the wheels, oops, wrong side, back here at the back, large, nice all-terrain wheels, which get you through those unfortunate weather situations, or if you just happen to be on normal flat ground, they run real great. Handles everywhere. Handles here to grab onto, the handle at the back, obviously, handle at the front, right there to grab onto. You've got a handle over here to grab onto, same one on the other side, over here to grab onto. So plenty of handles all the way around, depending on how you need to get a hold of it. If you're pulling it out of a trunk, these handles are great. If you're pulling it off of a flatbed, these handles are great. So really comes in handy to have multiple handles all over the place. It does also have locking straps on both sides. This will do a couple things. It'll help with just the overall strength of the bag, keeping everything closed. If you happen to break a zipper, this will keep everything closed. And you can use it to shrink the bag down. So if you have a bag that doesn't have anything in it or has just the bottom section in it, and you don't need it to be big and puffy, cinch those things down and it'll collapse it and make it more into a flat bag. All right, up here, you got a zipper that runs all the way along there, opens this up. You have a pocket that is about that big, just a square pocket right here. It's a flat pocket, so you're only going to be able to put in maybe a shirt, some socks, hat, beanie, whatever it happens to be, inside of there. Nothing that you'd worry about getting damaged because it is on the very outside of your bag. Velcro for numbers or stickers or logos or whatever. Moving towards the back here, I'm going to turn this way. I guess this would be considered the front. Another handle right there. Zippered section with more Velcro. Gets you into a little pocket right here. So this pocket is just the size of the Velcro patch that you see right here. And then the bottom section unzips as well, underneath it. And this reveals a padded area where I've got a lens in here. Now this is not big enough to get a mask inside of. We tried to fit it in there, it really didn't fit so well, but it fits lenses great, just like that. Now, you might want to think twice about putting lenses in there, just from a protection standpoint, I guess. Lenses, these are right at the edge. It's right on the top, and the lenses are going to be sitting inside here. So anything that hits this gets put on top of it, if this bag gets thrown anywhere, you never know how like luggage handlers are going to deal with your bag. So I would be super careful with putting lenses up here. If you're going to put it in there, I might wrap it in an extra towel just to protect that lens. Like I said, it is microfiber lined, so you're not going to scratch the lens in any way by putting it in here. But things can crush it, smash it, gouge it, whatever happens to be, just because it is right on the top right there. So use it for lenses if you feel comfortable with that, but you can also use it for anything else that you want to keep from getting scratched up. Did we cover everything on the outside here? Oh, no, we didn't. One more thing. Everybody likes a backpack, right? So, backpack. If for some crazy reason you wanted to carry all this gear as a backpack, you could. Now this bag is heavy with all this stuff loaded into it, but if you wanted to lug it, schlep it around as a backpack, you have that choice. Now, as with all the Division Series gear bags from Push, you get to choose these colors. So when you order this bag, if you don't want, well, not if you don't want, if you want tan straps, you can get tan straps. You want red ones, purple ones, multicam ones, tiger stripe ones, gray ones, black ones, whatever you want, you can get them. And that color kit is the straps, the pulls, anything that you see that has a different color on it, you can choose that color as a set. So that's pretty cool right there. I am going to tuck these back in just because they get in the way when we're trying to look at the rest of the bag. So you can see they just slide back in there. And if you didn't want to use the straps at all, you could pull them completely off. It's easy to take them off. And you could use this pocket right here where the straps would normally go as another storage area. One thing you will want to remember with that though is it's not closed at the top. There's just one little bit of Velcro that holds the top together right in the middle so that the straps can pass through the sides. I wouldn't put anything important in there. You don't want it to accidentally slide out the top and then it gets lost. All right, so let's undo our clips here. And let's look inside. If I can find the zippers on here. There we go. All right, how to open this up so you can see it in here. Well, that maybe will work. Okay, so opened up right here, you can see that we've got this top. This is the top. I folded it over, top right there. There's a couple pockets on it right here, which we've thrown some stuff into. You got a zippered section here. Lets you get in there. I've got a beanie, a swab, a GoPro, lots of things you can fit in. You can fit t-shirts in here because it needs to stay nice and flat. And it's kind of, keep everything in its place. Got two lower pockets that are zippered. I've got some tools in there. I've got some grease in this one. But good sized pockets going all the way down into there and plenty of room inside there. Now this whole underside of the top section opens up as well. We can fold that over and you can see that I've put clothes in this section. So I've got a pair of pants in here. I've got a jersey inside here. And you could fit even more clothing in here. You could put another pair of pants, another jersey, or maybe your elbow pads, knee pads, whatever you wanted in this top section. It's really nice because it kind of expands out accordion style, gets a little bit bigger or deeper so that you can really cram that full of clothes, flip this thing over, and zip it up. And this will keep all of your, if you're at the beginning of your play, all of your clean clothes clean. Separate it from your other gear or dirty clothes, which would be in this side over here. So let's move on to this one then. Over here, you can see I've got to put a gun bag in there. There's room to lay this down on top right there, so you can set that in there and keep your gun and gun tools potentially safe from everything else or separate from everything else. Because inside here, there's really just two slots. Or maybe it's one big slot where you could slide a gun inside of. So nothing specific for gun and gun accessories though. So throwing in a little gear bag like that or a little gun bag, super, super easy. So let's go ahead and open this up and look inside. this pocket right here has been lined with the that weather resistant, I don't want to call it weatherproof, but I'll call it weather resistant material. That'll help keep anything that's dirty or muddy separate from everything else, and it will keep it from leaking into the other compartments of the bag. So it'll be great for cleats if you were had muddy cleats for the day. I actually threw these cleats in here, and I threw a mask in there because this bag does not have a specific spot for a mask. You can put it in the big compartment. I wrapped it in the mask bag and then just dropped it right down in there. And it actually fits really nice in there with a pair of shoes. It kind of fits and stays level with the top. So that's good. We can pull those out and move all this stuff over here. You can kind of see it's got that vinyl kind of trash baggy look, even though it's not trash bag material, but it has that kind of shiny look to it. Nice to have a compartment to keep dirty stuff separate. All right, so let's move on to here. If I can reach it. Find the zippers here. Might need to stand up. Oh, no, there we go. I can reach it right there. Okay, so let's fold this open. And this is our main compartment for our gear bag right here. I've got elbow pads, knee pads, some pods in here, 5 pods, a paintball caddy. Caddies are handy. A lot of people don't carry them with them. Tank, a loader, a barrel kit, a harness, and another loader. I always travel with 2 loaders, and I always travel with 2 tanks as well, because you never know when one of those is going to go bad or stop working or start leaking or break or whatever it happens to be. So always travel with 2 of those. And I travel with more than 1 gun too, but that goes without saying. And then a spot for your gun. And you can see it's just a little slot right there. And they Velcro it in the middle. So I tried to put this in standing up normally like I would, and I really couldn't find a good spot where I could actually get the Velcro closed, just because of the way the gun is shaped, and that's gun specific. So I turned it upside down and slid it over, and then was able to close it with no problems right there. But a nice big open cavity in here obviously fits a ton of gear inside of it, so that's nice. Get the gun out of there. And then this whole lower section, you can see there's another zipper track that runs all the way around the outside. So this whole lower section you can unzip and take it out. If you don't want this division in here, or you just want to get, well, no, you can't take that out. I take that back because it doesn't run along here. But you can unzip it all the way around and fold it open and then clean if you need to, or get underneath it and get any dirt or whatever that happens to get inside of there out. So let's kind of make some room here so I can put this, I can zip it back up so you guys can see the top of it again. Loaders, pods, not everything in here. That's probably enough room right there. I'm just gonna fold this over and bring it around. Bring it around town. All right, so there we go. Brand new bags from them. There's a lot of hype with these bags, and they live up to it. They're cool bags. They have plenty of space, enough features. If you want to carry it like a backpack, you can. I don't know if you ever would. You definitely make sure that whatever's in the outside, if you're using it as a backpack, isn't going to just destroy your back with sharp or hard pieces. But it's possible. It's a great bag, and of course the customizability of it with colors is cool. Nobody's doing that for a bag. Choose your own colors, make your own bag. It's up to you. So Push large roller, available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.